Well, hello everyone. It's a little early for me to make a video of this type. I usually like to wait at the very soonest, the day after Thanksgiving, and that has to do with Christmas. But I felt like shopping around for records today, and I went to my record store, not my usual one, but another one not too far away. Was hoping I actually could find the Beatles box set, the singles collection, a day early, but I did not find it. So I picked these up instead. This is an album that I believe came out earlier this year. This is a vinyl copy of the Monkees Christmas Party. I bought the CD of this last season and really enjoyed it. Thought it was worth having. And also this release that came out in 2016. This is Elvis Presley, Merry Christmas Baby. And I'm not sure about this one being on colored vinyl. I don't think it is. I'll explain that in a bit. Now, this one, I've seen some people showing a copy of this vinyl that is actually on a white and red record album. And I actually like that combination for Christmas. I think you had to go through a website or somewhere special. This one's just either going to be red or green. And I don't know which one I've got. It's kind of a surprise, you know. If you pick this up or order it, you don't know what color you're going to get until you unveil it. So let's see right now what that's going to be. I actually just may cut this particular one open altogether rather than just slicing the side because it's got a really cool gatefold to it. And I would like to be able to have that gatefold. So, all right, I'll start by slicing it a little bit here, but I actually want to be able to see the gatefold in it. So I'm going to do it very carefully. You know, the one thing about these X-Acto knives is when you do it, you could split the inside inner sleeve, which sometimes can happen if you're not careful. So I'm going to go very gently. I don't know what color I'm getting. Do I have a preference? Not really. You know, either red or green is fine with me. But I'm going to say I hope I get a red one. And that'll be my, I guess, slight priority. And I got to do this very carefully because I can feel already inside there's a lot of stuff in here. All right, just pull it off. Like I said, I was going to pull the whole thing off anyway, right? So there's the hype sticker, which I'm going to hold on to at any rate. All right. Okay. And you got the lyrics there. That's the gatefold. Now thought I had remembered that actually the gatefold had a nice celebratory picture of the Monkees, and that's probably on the inside, if I'm not mistaken. Then, aha, there it is. That's my memory. I thought this was going to be the gatefold, but it's okay. I don't mind. I want to have the words and credits. Now let's see. Did I get a red or a green? I prefer a red, although green is cool too in this case. And the answer is, haha, I got a red one. So I'm pretty happy. As I say, I've seen some people showing a combination red and white mix, which I think really was very nice. Would have been what I would like to have. So now, the next one, the Elvis Presley record, it doesn't say anything on it. Nothing on the cover anywhere. It has a sticker, but it doesn't say anything about special colored vinyl or anything. Now, this is presumably been sitting around maybe for the last 3 years, maybe in the bin. So it's probably the black vinyl because it doesn't specify colored vinyl. And I already have an arrangement with the guy. I told him, well, you know, gee, I really wanted to get the colored vinyl on this. I'm not really sure if I want it, if it's black. And he said, well, open it up. And if you get home, if you find out that it's the standard black vinyl, you can always return it. That was very nice of him. I guess actually what I could have done was I could have actually stayed right there at the store and I could have opened it up with him at the store. And if it had been the black vinyl, we just leave it there. And if it was a colored vinyl, I'd pay him the money because it's the same thing as going to return it. But I may also keep the record, and I'll get into that in a minute. And yes, I can already see it is a standard black vinyl, peeking through. The reason that I picked it up was a couple of reasons. I let it go for a couple of reasons. The first reason was because I think I have all these songs already in this case, and unlike with the Beatles, I don't collect every single Elvis thing, but I like the idea of having all these songs in one spot. So I may still keep this album and not return it. I got to decide. I still have my receipt, but I got to say something. I should have said this at the top. Hope you're still watching for this. Me to say this. Did you ever see a more unfestive cover? I mean, can't you make it look a little Christmassy? I mean, Elvis, it's a cool picture of Elvis, but there's nothing here to indicate Christmas that I can see. Like a little red, a little gold slash there like that. Terrible cover for Christmas. And on that note, have a happy Thanksgiving first. Then we'll talk about Christmas.